Hi everybody, it's Webb and it is day 6 of the 30 Days Business Challenge. I hope that you are enjoying all of the videos and the information, the tips and tricks that are being shared with these tremendous women. It's just mind-blowing, all of the different perspectives and the different little tidbits of information that you can gather and explode your business through just a few minutes of listening to someone else's experience and perspectives through a 1 to 5 minute video. So I highly encourage you to take the time to go to 30daysbusinesschallenge.com, sign up so you don't miss any of the information, and check out these videos at your leisure over the next, now 26 days, right? 26, 6, 6, 6, 6. Can I do this? 25 days. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Today is day 6, and I told you yesterday that we would be focusing on a model that I created while researching my book, Entrepreneurial Profiles Around the World and Down the Street. Now, after interviewing over 200 entrepreneurs, from street vendors to multimillionaires, I actually got a lot of information from speaking to these people and started seeing some patterns and some trends. So I created this model, and it is that society is the root of entrepreneurial challenge. Now, why is that? Because it's an acronym for stress, obsession with control, cash flow, isolation, engaging others, tiredness, your personal, professional life balance. Today, we are talking about S. Now, everyone knows about stress, and it is a lifestyle disease that has crept up, I believe, probably when I started to hear about it was probably the late 70s, 80s, really. And it gets bantered around so often that I think a lot of people really don't take it seriously enough. We're also much more stressed because of the fact that life moves so fast in the 21st century. We're on call virtually 24/7, whether we'd like to admit to it or not. We are pretty much plugged in everywhere we go. It's the rarest entrepreneur that isn't somehow on grid or accessible. And because we are entrepreneurs, our business is integrated with our life. You can't not be considering what's happening in your business as an entrepreneur, especially a solo entrepreneur, because everything that you do is centrally connected to either the personal or the professional aspect of your life. So that can be some added stress for the solo entrepreneur. But in general, I'll break down the stress factors into the inner stress and outer stress. Obviously, the inner stress has to deal with your mindset and your internal workings, the messaging that you're giving yourself, whether you're giving yourself positive messages, whether you're clear about what it is that you're trying to do, because a lack of clarity will absolutely increase your level of stress, because not knowing where you're going makes you spin around and not be able to get to your destination, which is also extremely frustrating and therefore stressful. So one element to alleviating some of that inner stress is by clarity. Another element for relieving the stress of relieving some of the inner stress is positive mindset. So telling yourself giving yourself positive reinforcement, looking at the elements of your life, of what you've done over time that has produced positive results, and deconstructing them and figuring out what it is about you that makes those positive results come about. You also can educate yourself to increase your level. If there's something you don't know, then go find out how to do it. Also, just being aware of things will help you, because then you are in a position of power, rather a position of weakness. It is proven that stress comes from a a lack of control, that it's induced when we are unable to control things. So by seizing the control, that will also help eliminate your stress, or at least minimize it. On the outer stress elements are connected to the things outside of ourselves, whether it's family, friends, society, impressions of what we do, or demands on what we do, or demands on us specifically. So you have to kind of keep that at bay. You have to, of course, in any kind of relationship, whether that's your personal relationships or your professional relationships, you're going to have to acknowledge what the other party wants or needs, and you will have to try to give at some level. We'll have to try to share and connect and provide some kind of back and forth with that person, but by not taking comments so personally, by not being so strongly influenced that it goes against your own intuitive feeling about what it is that you're doing, that will also eliminate or minimize your stress. So I have kind of, I've addressed the two main things: outer stress, inner stress, and how you can improve these things by making yourself aware, being clear about what it is that you're trying to accomplish, looking at your positive traits and focusing on that, breaking down the actual details of a problem, deconstructing it, and figuring out how to either get the answers so that you can fix them yourself, or get access to resources that can help you fix those things. That was S for stress. Tomorrow we will be addressing obsession with control. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Cheers.